Good morning, millennials. We apologize for the delay. You know, New York City traffic can be crazy.
Crazy out here in these streets, but we are here and I'm feeling good.
I thought you were going to say we are here and we are queer.
I mean, after last night's episode of Bachelor in Paradise,
I think I might be queer.
I might be queer. Jury's out.
So we are going to talk a little bit about Bachelor in Paradise, but obviously a big episode of The Snatcher will be dropping today. Quick update on our journey with iTunes. You know, iTunes is really not easy to communicate with. I would say iTunes is a 3 out of 10 on communication. I get like an email every 2 days. So it's looking like maybe our podcast will be back up by next week. So it will be on Spotify. If you're not on Spotify, maybe we'll upload it to SoundCloud for some peeps.
Perhaps, but everyone should be on Spotify. And if we give you the Spotify link, like, you should be able to listen. And if not, we'll post another link. Yeah. Stay tuned. But Snatcher is happening. So much to discuss from last night's episodes. We will not be talking about it on the show today.
Because it's too much.
I have to save my thoughts, which is always hard for me to do.
But thank God the world didn't stop turning. Someone went to the hospital after being served food at Sir.
Right,
like the world is just shook up that we have so much to talk about, as always.
We have actually a lot to talk about. That is one of the stories.
I didn't get a chance to watch Real Housewives of Orange County,
Me
but
neither.
Twitter was ablaze.
Really?
Yeah. I've just recently started following like new people on Twitter. I have found that my Twitter is like such a dark place that I've taken the initiative to just like only follow like positive people. And I follow a couple like housewives accounts that I live for. And a lot of them are Vicky Gunvalson stans. So it's been a crazy whirlwind couple weeks.
Oh, I didn't hear anything. I can't wait to watch. But with Bachelor in Paradise, like, taking up all of my time, that's all I can do in one night.
Bachelor in Paradise, like, I know I'm girl with no job, but Bachelor in Paradise is truly a full-time job. So I think I'm getting paid, you know?
Yeah, you're the girl with no job, but you watch Bachelor in Paradise.
Right. And then it begs the question, like, how do people with real jobs truly have time to watch a Bachelor? I don't know. I respect them.
I feel as though everyone who watches The Bachelor like finds a way to make money off of it and talk about it. Like, everyone has a podcast.
Yep.
Everyone, or live tweets.
Or like an Instagram account.
Yeah, live tweets, live Instagrams, gets, you know, some retweets.
The Bachelor is slowly turning into like a brand like the Kardashians. Like, there are so many people whose livelihood like depends on the Kardashians, and the Bachelor is now
like
similar.
Who?
Like, so many people whose jobs it is to either like recap or like, remember when Khloe Kardashian was like yelling at the girl who dated Shalom from Dollhouse.
Oh, Durrani.
And she was like, I see you on Instagram, like, selling jewelry, that's because of me, like, and don't forget that. Like, there are just so many people whose careers, like, are an extension of the Kardashian brand, and now The Bachelor's kind of reminding me of that.
Yeah, I guess. I think The Bachelor is bigger. There's more people that make money from Bachelor. First of all, the contestants, like, from every different franchise
even
in every country.
And even
Night One Girls, and then they go to Paradise, and like, it's a whole business. But then literally there are so many Bachelor podcasts by contestants and by regular people like us that it's a more booming business than Kardashians.
Right, and as of last night, like, I guess strangers can just walk onto the island.
Yeah.
It's expanding just beyond Bachelor Nation.
It is.
It's crazy.
It sets an interesting precedent, which we will talk about on The Snatcher.
And I have a lot of thoughts that I want to talk about on The Snatcher, so stay tuned for that.
So we're going to talk about them
on The Snatcher.
Speaking of The Snatcher, Snitch is out today.
Yeah, she's obviously just like phoning it in.
We gave her the day off.
We did. She's working so hard.
Yeah, she's busy. But I think it's time because
it was
we're
called
a little
Dash
delayed.
Dolls, sorry, not Dollhouse.
Oh, yeah, Dash Dolls, great show.
Dollhouse sounds like a good name too.
Also Durrani, great girl.
I don't know. She was like really stirring up the drama on the show, and then she ended up dating. I don't know if it was before or after. Remember when Gigi from Shouts to Sunset like randomly got engaged?
Yeah.
And he was Jewish, and like her parents didn't like him,
Shalom.
and his parents and his name was Shalom. Also dated Durrani.
Yes.
He seems like a reality TV like fiance, like a Slade Smiley.
Yeah, you know what? Someone's got to do it.
He's a Slade Smiley in training. Slade Smiley's getting up there in age. Like, he can't put the deadbeat dad community on his shoulder for so long. Maybe Shalom's the guy to take the place.
No, 100%. And like, we're gonna get some guys who are like, what's Tinsley Scott, who don't want to be on the show.
Right, that's the worst. Patrick.
So for every Patrick, we need a Slade.
Do you want to hear something interesting? Like, a bunch of people, I'm sorry, I have a makeup brush bristle like in my lipstick, and it's bothering me so much. Do you see it?
No, that is really annoying.
I think I got it.
Okay.
So a bunch of people sent me this podcast that like we were mentioned in. Did you hear about it?
Yes.
Called Bachelor Party, which I'd never heard of, but I'm assuming it's a Bachelor-related podcast. And they were like, oh man, they gave Toast the credit for breaking the
Tyler
students, which was so nice. Like, in a world where like, you know, everyone's stomping on the toast, I really appreciated their shout out. But when they were describing us, like the girl who was hosting the show, she was describing
Juliet?
I don't know. She was describing to her co-host like what the toast was, what Girl with No Job was, and like the way she described it, like it's just so funny to like see what people perceive you as, you know?
Right.
She was like, they're just like this reality TV podcast, like who's like really deep rooted. Like Claudia went to Jackie and Jackson Brittany's wedding, like they're just like really deep rooted in the reality TV community. And it's like, are we?
I think that's a part of it.
Me too. I just thought that was like such a funny way to describe us.
That is a funny way to describe us. What's crazy about being mentioned on that show, it's really full circle for me because I'm pretty sure she used to do a Bachelor podcast at Grantland, which is like no longer in business, with this guy who does sports. I think his name is Dave Jacoby. Is that a guy? David
I don't think so.
Okay, well, they used to do a Bachelor podcast together, and it was the first podcast I ever watched, and I thought it was hilarious because like they were really like power rankings. So for her to be talking about us now, it's like
full circle.
I'm super flattered.
You know what it is? It's a clear case of hosts respecting other hosts.
Yeah, and women respecting other women.
That's what it is.
Much like Caitlyn was looking for on Bachelor in Paradise last night.
Oh my God, I have so many thoughts on Christina, and like I'm gonna go in on her. Like she needs to be in on.
And honestly, Christina was the best thing that ever happened to Nicole in her song because I don't even have time to shit on her.
No,
today.
me neither. And you know what? She did a tweet explaining it, and like it made a little bit more sense. She said like they were all in the pool, and like 5 of them were like, "You should write Clay's song." They like wrote the song for her. They like put her up to it, okay? But then she said, "But I do love singing."
Okay. No, but
honestly, that is something I would do. Like, I went on a show for reality TV, but I want the world to see my vocal ability. So, what can I write a song about? The guy I'm in love with. Oh, Ben, I love you so much. That's what I would have done.
Without context, it was rough, but I don't care because Christina was worse.
But speaking of songs, Jackie and I actually last night got the footage that we've been waiting for a long time from your wedding videographer of me performing at your wedding. And it's just so funny because perception is everything, as I always say here on this great show. And when I was singing at your wedding, like I really thought I was being like super cute, like I was adding like little,
It was like kind of cabaret.
Yes, I had like a little speech before, like, and then I added some like singing,
like comedic touches.
Yeah, like improv singing afterwards. And I thought my voice was just so powerful, and I thought I looked so beautiful. And I got this video, and I just wanted to like say it publicly or here on the show that like I'm so sorry for ruining your wedding. Like, I can't believe that I just got up on stage looking like that. First of all, my dress was so fucking tight. I actually, like Nicole said on The Bachelor, I looked like a sausage casing, like with overflowed rolls. And my fucking side part, which was the worst decision I ever made. I can't believe I let someone talk me into wearing a side part. I looked like an emotional teenager. So for that alone,
you needed to work on your art.
I apologize. Then, what I thought was like such cute, like limerick cabaret was like so not funny, and like just trying to make myself the center of attention at someone else's wedding. Like, it was mortifying to watch. I'm so sorry. Like, I have self-awareness, but in that moment I did not, because I took a bunch of shots.
Okay, let me rebuff.
Wait, one more thing I have to apologize for. My voice. How has everyone been letting me live through my life thinking I have a good voice? When watching this video, I clearly do not. And do not ask to see it, because we were going to put it on Patreon, but absolutely not.
Yeah, Claudia's not a fan. So let me rebut some of the things that you're saying. As far as the way that you look, I can't help how you feel about how you look. I thought
it wasn't how I feel. In my defense,
and I'm not gonna lie, like the videographers, Laura, great. They didn't get your best angle.
No,
and they didn't get the side part at its best angle.
Well, also in the defense of the side part, you told me at the wedding that I was singing at dessert. And I would say at appetizer, my hair was still popping. Like a flat side part is so scary, but a side part with like a wave that has like volume, that's what it was. So it was the timing after I'd been dancing and like had a bunch of drinks. So the side part, it was just gravity that took it down.
It fell.
No diss to the person who did my hair, because actually Michelle fixed it like 400 times because I have like heavy hair that doesn't stay volumized. So by the time it was time to sing, I just didn't care anymore.
Okay, second, I asked you to sing. So even if it was bad, that was what I wanted. But third, it was not bad at all. It was terrible. Amazing. And honestly, the video didn't capture like the essence of like what was going on, because like it didn't have the whole room in it. It just was focusing on you. It looked like you were playing to an empty room. Like,
no, it looked like I was at like a conference.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
In a ball dress.
Capture the vibe of what it actually was. That's why I wouldn't share it, because it's not reflective of like how it really felt. But I thought you were great. Your voice sounded great, and everyone was just like, it was just a moment. No one was being critical.
Yes, no, I felt the moment, when it was happening, but sober eyes can really see what's going on. If there was a sober person in the room, which I'm assuming there might have been.
I don't think so.
They would have been like, who the fuck is this fat bitch? Get her off stage.
Okay, well,
but hopefully I'm just relying on the fact that nobody was sober.
I loved it, and that's what I wanted.
Well, I'm glad, and I just wanted to say on a public, the biggest morning show, like how deeply sorry I am.
Yeah, I actually think in this instance, like the Instagram videos that were shared at the time sufficed in capturing the beauty of it all.
No, and like in the beginning when I'm like, my friend Gwyneth
That was
Paltrow.
fucking hilarious.
It was so obnoxious, and I was waiting for you to get me the footage because I wanted to send it to Gwyneth because she shared my story. She loved that I love Country Strong, and I was gonna send it to her, but I cannot send to her.
No,
oh my God, I would die.
You were at a 5-person wedding.
Yeah, no, I look like I'm at Feinstein's 54 Below, the first ever cabaret show.
Yeah, but it's a sound check. That's what it looks like. So,
totally.
Agreed. But I did love it. It was great. And I'm sorry, this video left a bad taste in your mouth.
And also, the circumstances in which I watched the video were not good. I could not, my Uber was taking forever, and I found a cab. And yesterday was so hot, and the cabs in New York and the city, bless their souls, but they do not have air conditioning. So I was dying of heat, swamp ass, and then we turned onto a street that was fully in the sun, and the back seat window was fucking reflecting the sun on my neck so hot. I was in a pool of my own vagina sweat watching this awful video, just making the whole circumstance just worse.
I understand. Okay, try watching it in AC, but it's not as bad as you think. You're being too hard on yourself.
No, I'm really sorry. I can't believe I ruined your wedding.
No, it was great. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. Wouldn't have done it any other way.
And I thought it was really making waves in my body image issues, but this video just set me back 6 years.
Ugh.
You know when
it was 6 months ago. You're not that girl.
No, I actually am bigger than that girl, so that's what's so fucking scary. But you know what? Fuck it. This ride bar is from Amazon, and it's very stretchy.
Mm-hmm. Super cute. Okay, do you think it's time? I think it's time. We have a lot to talk about.
We actually do have a lot to talk about, so please, without further ado.
Without further ado, these are the Fast 5 stories that you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast.
Yes, it is. And I don't want to fact check you or anything, because it is time. But I'd be really upset. I don't know if I would be able to get through the rest of the day if I didn't tell you that today's episode is brought to you by The Real World Atlanta.
Love it.
The Morning Toast is brought to you by MTV's The Real World Atlanta, streaming now only on Facebook Watch. The original reality show is back and streaming now only on Facebook Watch. MTV's The Real World Atlanta is the next true story of 7 strangers picked to live in a house and have their hookups, screw-ups, apologies, fights, tears, voices, and lives streamed exclusively on Facebook Watch. It's the return of the first unscripted show in TV history that tackled gender, race, AIDS, taboo, life, death, addiction, connection, acceptance, and reality. It's being reinvented. MTV's The Real World Atlanta is an all-new reality experience with content dropping daily and new episodes every Thursday. Find out what happens when the next generation stops being polite and starts getting real again. In Facebook, click on the Facebook Watch icon and search The Real World on Watch. MTV's The Real World Atlanta is streaming now only on Facebook Watch. New episodes drop every Thursday. That's tomorrow, so feel free to catch up today before a new episode drops tomorrow. Great way to kill time after the toast.
Totally. Premium content. Okay, first story, the internet is ablaze because Gigi Hadid and Tyler Cameron go to dinner with Serena Williams.
And I always forget, Gigi Hadid is such an expansive network of friends within the celebrity community. She's kind of neutral ground. She's friends with Kendall and Taylor Swift, so she really is neutral. She's Switzerland. Mm-hmm. And I always forget that she's friends with Serena Williams. And I think she's friends with Serena Williams through Taylor.
Perhaps.
That's what I think.
The rumored flames were spotted having dinner with Serena Williams at La Esquina restaurant in New York's Soho neighborhood on Tuesday night. According to People, Hadid and Williams have been longtime friends, so perhaps the supermodel was looking for the tennis star's approval on her new beau. Quote, "I've known Gigi Hadid since she was a kid," Williams said at the 2017 Glamour Women of the Year Awards. "She's always been a beautiful woman with goals, not only beautiful on the outside, but totally stunning, most importantly, on the inside." The date comes just 2 days after Hadid and Tyler spent the weekend together in upstate New York. Crazy. They're moving so fast. This is really where it's life in the fast lane. Can Tyler C hang with the greatest athlete of all time? I don't know if I could. Actually, just not to be a brag, but on my time hop, it came up, I guess 2 years ago, I had dinner with Mariah Carey. Such a great night. My face was so fat, before I got a new chin. Now I'm such a new woman. Wish Mariah was there to see it. But it's super intimidating. You think you're so funny and charismatic, and then you're in a room with a presence, and it's hard, a legend,
and it's hard for you to literally speak. And I think I did a great job with Mariah, but I don't know if Tyler C can handle the pressure of Serena Williams. She's historic. I talk about her all the time. I wrote my college dissertation on her. I'm a big fan. And I think if I was in a room with her, I actually wouldn't be able to handle it.
But I think Serena Williams is used to that, and so I think even someone like Gigi Hadid, when you're around Serena Williams, it's just an iconic person, and you're allowed to be just in awe. And by the way, you should be in awe because she's a greater human than any of us.
Right, but it's kind of annoying for Serena Williams to go to dinner with celebrities. You just want to talk. Sometimes she doesn't want to be treated as an icon. She just want to be treated as a person.
Agreed, but I worry more about his ability to just hang with the gang, Gigi and co. And she has so many friends, and they're just really cool kids. And I think, but he has to mesh into that and not be starstruck and
Do you think that's harder to like hang with the cool kids or hang with the greatest athlete of all time?
I think the cool kids, because I think the greatest athlete of all time, it's like there's obviously a level of deference that you're gonna have, and it's okay.
Where did they eat?
They ate at La Esquina.
Ooh, uptown or downtown?
Downtown.
Swanky.
Yeah.
Such a great restaurant. Actually, interesting factoid about that restaurant. I ate there the night I lost my virginity to Ben.
Ooh, what have I been there?
I don't think so. It's not a place that I feel like you would like. It's like small tables and chairs, you know?
Yeah.
Like I know you like more of like a cush experience. But my friend Alicia had her like 19th birthday party there. And it was such a great night.
I just can't believe that these two are still going strong. Like, to me, this is as shocking as Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
I know, because by the way, it's a fairy tale romance.
And it's two people from different worlds. And like, you know, Meghan Markle was Suits and Hallmark and Deal or No Deal. And so she's in like this Hollywood world and then just crosses over.
No.
It's like time traveling. I'm not even kidding.
No, I know.
It's like, how did you get there? And so Tyler C is like reality TV. It's a celebrity world, but it's not supermodels, Gigi Hadid.
Paparazzi, the greatest athlete of all time.
And like the most beautiful woman in the world. And I can't believe how strong they're going, how much they're hanging out. Like, and now they're going on trips together, and that's the point in the relationship where it's make or break. It's like, if I can travel with you and I can take a dump in front of you, like maybe this is the real thing.
I don't know. I just have a hard time believing you're taking dumps in front of Zach.
Never in my life, but other people do, so I've heard.
Yeah.
Speaking of taking dumps.
Wait, also speaking of Harry and Meghan, did you see Ellen DeGeneres put up like the weirdest Instagram post, like congratulating them on something and being like, can you imagine being like so philanthropic and having the word, like just defending Harry and Meghan, like she literally was paid to do it. I'm gonna find the tweet actually.
I guess
it was
because,
super weird because everyone's giving them shit about flying private jets. And don't get me wrong, the hypocrisy in being like a climate change advocate and solely flying private multiple times a month is very real. But what are Harry and Meghan supposed to do? Fly commercial? Like, it's so silly. Yeah. They have to. So I don't even care about them. But like that whole conversation around the hypocrisy is definitely interesting.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me find Ellen's tweet. So
you know what? I'm on a break from, like, with Harry and Meghan, there's so much news that comes out about them, and I never know like what's real, that I just don't read any of it.
Portia and I met Prince Harry and Meghan in England to talk about their work on wildlife conservation. They were the most down-to-earth, compassionate people. Imagine being attacked for everything you do when all you're trying to do is make the world better. All right, Ellen, relax. Nobody is attacking them for everything they do. They get attacked for taking private jets, which I think is unwarranted. And then like anytime Meghan Markle, like, you know, her like tights aren't where they're supposed to be according to British law, like there's a Daily Mail article about it, but like relax.
I also want to say something that bothers me in general. When everyone comes to the defense of someone who's like catching heat, not justifiably, but it's like, I didn't see anywhere anyone giving Harry, like, what one tweet are you talking about from one random person? Like, unless there's media articles like slamming someone, there's no need to like come forward and rebut someone who's just like making their opinion known on Twitter. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, Ellen doesn't need to post a defense when it's just like random haters chattering.
Not
you know
even. I feel like everyone loves Harry and Meghan. I don't even know what she's talking about.
This happens all the time where someone like comes to someone's defense. They're like, you know,
when there's nothing to defend.
But it's like, okay, I'm sure they had haters saying something about them, but like,
everyone
who
does.
Are these haters? There's like 10 of them on Twitter. Like, why do they need like a legitimate response back
from Ellen,
from everyone?
Yeah, no, it's weird.
It's really annoying because now like we're talking about something when it's like no one was fucking talking about that, and now we're talking about how they're catching heat. It's like, I wouldn't have known about any of this. I don't need to know about any of this. Like, please continue to fly private.
Yeah,
it's fine.
No, I didn't think, like when I think of people who like the media like hates, I don't, you know, Harry and Meghan don't come to mind. They're like pure gems who like to fly private. Honestly, same. No,
it's just this annoying thing where like everyone like claps back at someone who's not like
who never clapped in the first place.
No, at a situation that's not even like on your level.
No, yeah. When I think of Harry and Meghan, I don't think, oh, they're always being attacked. I think, what a nice life. I can't believe she was on Suits.
Yeah.
And Deal or No Deal.
No, and I just feel like the only attacks they get is like because there's definitely like strife within the family.
Oh, yeah, like the family drama. But that's just part of being a royal. Kate got that too, Diana, let's not forget.
Yeah, totally. Back to Gigi and Tyler. I had another thought about them. Speaking of dumps, did you see Jordan Rogers' story this morning?
No.
Oh my God.
Let me watch it. What is it?
My God.
Am I going to throw up?
You're literally going to be so uncomfortable.
I'm not even going to go on my Finsta to watch it. I'm going to watch it from Girl With No Job.
And it's just stills with text on top so you can read it out loud. And okay. I'm really sorry that everyone has to suffer through this, but Margot sent it to me this morning and I had to suffer through it. Like
it's from this morning?
Before I even brushed my teeth. Therefore, you all need to hear about this because I'm seriously alarmed.
Best 30,000 foot poop tip.
Yeah, wait. Hold on. Do you not see it?
Did he put a picture of his poop?
No. I can't believe you didn't see this.
I think maybe it's not here.
Oh my gosh, it's gone.
What was it?
Okay, he did this whole chronicle of text over image.
I'm gonna see if it's on
about
Twitter.
how he pooped on a plane, and which is his biggest fear in life.
By the
But
way,
he had to go so badly. He was worried he was gonna slide out of him in his seat. So fucking descriptive. Then he goes to the bathroom and he was worried that he was gonna have to clean it up. His fear about pooping on planes in general. And then something happened where the person sitting next to him came or whatever. And it was all about shitting on a plane. It was disgusting.
Well, speaking of shitting on a plane, you know what? It actually is my worst nightmare. I don't think I ever have or ever will because there's no water in the bowl and there's something weird about being so close to your own poop.
I think that was his concern, that there's no water in the bowl. So do you have to clean it off yourself?
Well, that's dumb. Does he know how toilets work? But no, it's just the thought of okay, you poop and then your poop is just right there. Apologies for the background noise. We're having a little construction at the studio, expanding.
Yeah.
Prestige Worldwide has invested in us and we're just, blowing it up.
The Snatchler is just
taking us
over
to new levels we never thought we could get to. That's disgusting.
It was disgusting. I don't know if he deleted it or it expired. Oh, it was from yesterday, so it expired. But there was something so wrong with it.
Was it a live story of him being on a plane or just talking about pooping in general?
A live story of him being on a plane. And I didn't finish watching because I had to go vomit. But something happened where it was embarrassing for him in some way. I'm not interested to know how.
How embarrassing can it be if you're blasting it on your Instagram with 1 million followers? Makes you think.
Sometimes something embarrassing happens and you feel the only way to
get ahead of it,
get through it is to tell people and make it less bad because at least you didn't go through it alone.
Yeah.
But Jordan Rogers was I don't give a shit about your shit.
That's when I told everyone I pooped on the ferry.
Yes.
But that was just really an important detail for how clean the ferry was.
Honestly, and I was with you. I didn't even know that you pooped.
Something interesting you should know about me is I'm the quickest pooper. The way that people will take people who pee really long and take a long time putting up their pants and washing their hands 6 times, that's how long I could poop in.
Nice.
I could also pee in 10 seconds.
Very cool. Fun fact.
I have interesting bowels.
Anyways, Tyler and Gigi, we haven't spoken about them since we broke the news, and I just can't believe it's on and poppin'.
I can't believe that it's real, not just they met for coffee one time. That it's real relationship. They don't seem like they're doing a very good job of hiding from the paparazzi. Like we discussed on yesterday's episode. If a celebrity wants to be private, Jamie Foxx and Katie Holmes, they can be.
I think they're doing a pretty good job because all these photos that we're getting are not paparazzi photos. They're random people at Starbucks in Malta, New York, who are taking pictures and putting it in the morning toast. It's not professional.
Right, that's true.
And even when a paparazzi gets a photo of them, they're never together. It's always them in the same place, but not together. They do a pretty good job of it.
Well, now let me ask you something, because that's what we said about Sean and Camilla. Was all the photos we were seeing of them were in toasters groups, them just sitting at restaurants making out, not actual paparazzi, where their publicist staged a whole thing. So now that we're a month out of the Sean and Camilla thing, do you still think it's real?
I don't know. I don't know where I landed because yes, we were seeing toasters posts, but we were also seeing paparazzi stuff. So I don't know if it was just it was full steam ahead on the publicity stunt.
Yeah, no, I was very much on board of it being a real thing, and now I ain't so sure.
I'm concerned.
But I thought Nick and Priyanka weren't real, and now the more I see, the more I think actually they might be legally married. So
it just teaches me I don't know nothing. I don't know anything.
You don't know anything.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. And you know what is also crazy?
Nick and Priyanka will always be something that will make me question
everything
my judgment.
You think.
No, and just if I think something, I need to be reminded, oh, you thought this about Nick and Priyanka. Maybe you're wrong.
Yeah, you're totally right.
It's good. Keeps
That's
me
also
in check.
what being canceled does to you.
Oh, for sure.
When someone gets canceled, BC, before our cancellation, when someone gets canceled, I was yeah, you suck, yeah, everyone's right, you fucking suck, tweeting mean things at people. But then being on the other side and being wait, there actually is, 2 sides to every story. Now, every time someone gets canceled, my immediate reaction is to be what do they have to say?
Yeah.
Listen to them first, and then if I determine they deserve to be canceled, getting on the
It's also what do they have to say, but also how are they doing? Because I feel sometimes people go through it and deservedly, they did something wrong, but are they okay? You're still a person,
right? And you didn't kill anyone.
And a lot of times the people that get canceled or go through this aren't your traditional celebrities. Most of the time it's people on the internet, even Bachelor people, even looking at Blake and the Kaylin thing. I'm just are they okay? They're actually just regular people.
Right, they don't have mansions to cry in.
No. So we're Jordan Woods. It's I didn't agree with what she did and I'm not happy about it, but was she okay?
No, totally. She didn't even have a home. Like,
yeah.
No, totally. There's like a side of cancel culture that like is so deeply sad.
Yeah, it's also, you know what it is? It's like, it's like firing someone. It's
right.
You know, you don't, and not everyone cheers when someone loses their job, but that's what you're doing here.
Right, and that's what it is. It's like the people who usually are getting canceled, like, okay, when Kevin Spacey got canceled, like, he'll be fine. He has mansions to spare. But it's like the people who are usually getting canceled are like creators or people who are like young entrepreneurs who are like constantly trying to build their business, and like getting canceled is like getting fired and like without severance and without unemployment checks from the government. Like,
right. And so everyone is always like sad when there's layoffs and unemployment rates are rising, but like then we're happy about cancellations.
Yeah.
Doesn't add up.
No, it does not add up. I'm doing the math, and it ain't adding up.
Okay, Dancing with the Stars cast has been announced.
Oh my gosh, I'm actually really excited about it. I was talking with Margot yesterday. I think I actually might watch Dancing with the Stars this season.
I might too. So here are some of the new cast members. Hannah Brown, which we knew. James Vanderbeek, love. Ray Lewis, looks like a football player. Lamar Odom.
I know.
Looks like a basketball player.
Looks like a former basketball player.
Karamo Brown.
Yes.
Love. Lauren Elena.
I know.
Incredible. Hold on. Sean Spicer.
So weird.
Kate Flannery.
She's from The Office.
Okay, cute. Christy Brinkley. Super cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like she might be better than that, but...
She might be, but I think it's just a fun thing for her to do, you know? Yeah. And also, your star always rises from Dancing with the Stars. Look at Rumor Willis.
No, it's real. Bristol Palin.
Crazy. Kel Mitchell.
From Keenan and Kel.
Oh my gosh. Mary Wilson. And Allie Brooke Hernandez. Fifth Harmony.
So now it's like, I feel like they did a really good job this season of not having any controversial people, whereas like Simone Biles being on Dancing with the Stars. Dancing is another version of gymnastics. Like, she is a professional gymnast, thus, like when Heather Morrison, that's what we were saying with the Glee people. So I feel like nobody in this group really finds himself in a pickle, except maybe Allie Brooke. Like, doing that Fifth Harmony, like, girl band choreography, like, is really good practice.
Yeah, when Normani went on Dancing with the Stars, like, she crushed it. Oh, because they're really talented dancers. So she has the advantage here, but that doesn't always mean a win.
Also, Normani had two advantages. One, she was like a really great dancer from her experience in Fifth Harmony, and she had an enormous fan base. Like, the Normani stands will kill you in your sleep.
Did she win?
I don't know, but Allie Brooke fans are just not there.
No, but she still has Fifth Harmony fans, and I think she'll do really well.
I'm endorsing Lauren Elena. Like, I think this will be so great for her. Like, this is just, first of all, like, I know her as literally the most talented singer ever, and like the people who love country do, but like America is gonna see it now, and I just hope she does one song where she sings herself to dance.
But I hope she's dancing to all her own songs, because they need to get out there, because I need them playing like more. I need more people to get on the Lauren Elena stan train.
And I really actually like the versions like that Dancing with the Stars uses of songs. They do like stripped down acoustic versions of every song, and it's really beautiful. I've never in full watched an episode of Dancing with the Stars. I've watched when like someone I liked was performing like a song or something, but this is gonna be great. I actually think I might tune in. Is it 2 hours?
I don't know.
It's like an ABC 2-hour reality show with twice a week.
Oh God!
Yeah, they're so
crazy. And you want
crazy.
to watch live because you want to vote before voting closes.
And this really reminds me of like when we were younger growing up, like American Idol, like with the voting, like it was so many hours, but like we lived for it. And like remember the finale, or they always had like Giving Back Week where they would make you cry, you know?
We used to call all the time on the landline.
Yeah.
For our favorite contestant.
We are like partially responsible for the careers of Carrie Underwood and Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, and Diana DeGarmo. We loved her.
And Francesca Barrino.
Yeah.
She was an icon.
Totally, icons only. I agree. I might watch, dip in and out. Everyone's excited about Hannah B. I'm excited for her, except I'm just like still, ever since that Instagram post that she posted, I'm just worried about her.
Also, like,
she doesn't have a person with her to go through all of this newfound fame with.
Who are you thinking about right now? 3, 2, 1.
Caitlin Bristowe.
Like, justice for Caitlin Bristowe. Is she ever going to go on Dancing with the Stars? She was the first Bachelor contestant to ever get offered. She was a fucking dancer.
Bachelorette. No, there had been previous bachelors who had gone on. Yeah. But then Mike Fleiss made a rule like that time that's not what people should be doing. Chris Soules went on.
Before?
After he was a bachelor, I'm pretty sure. I think.
Oh, no
I might have made that up.
Whatever. Like, justice for her.
I think Sean Lowe went on. Definitely.
Sean Lowe did go on. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy times.
I feel like she should still, the door is still open. Like, she's still relevant. She should go on.
And she's, like, in The Bachelor ABC good graces.
Yeah.
She should.
And Mike Fleiss is out. Like, he abuses his wife. So who gives a fuck what he thinks?
So true. I think once you abuse your wife, like, what you say doesn't matter.
Yeah. I think Caitlyn should start petitioning and we should be petitioning for her.
I agree, because she's actually such a good dancer. Like, I know that they're no longer together. Remember when her and Sean Booth used to go and crash weddings and like dance like animals? That was so fun.
Those were good times.
Yeah,
that was like a good time in my life.
Yeah,
like,
me too.
I was having fun and I was watching them have fun, and it was I only have fond memories.
It was just like fun all around.
Yeah.
Yeah. My back is fucking killing me. You know, I got a new purple mattress, and last night I did not sleep on it, and my back is breaking, my belt's too tight, my hips are shaking from left to right.
You gotta stick with purple.
I know. If you're struggling to get a good night's sleep, you've got to try a purple mattress. Their company history, the founders believe, they're two brothers who have been developing cushioning technology for 30 years on things like medical beds and wheelchairs, but in 2016, they finally decided to use their patented comfort technology to create Purple, the world's most scientific mattress. It will probably feel different than anything you've ever experienced because it uses a brand new material that was developed by an actual rocket scientist. And you know what? I feel as though that is an appropriate person to be making a bed because the complexities of getting a good night's rest are so complex that the only person smart enough is a rocket scientist.
It's a science, getting a good night's sleep.
The Purple material feels very unique because it's both firm and soft at the same time. So it keeps everything supported while still feeling really comfortable. Plus, it's breathable, so it sleeps cool. And the air conditioning also went out in my apartment last night, which is why I didn't sleep in my apartment. I'm just having a lot of problems in my apartment, and it really emphasized the importance of cooling technology in a mattress because I'm a sweaty sleeper, and it's torturous. They give you a 100-night risk-free trial because if you're not fully satisfied, you can return your mattress for a full refund. Backed by a 10-year warranty, free shipping and returns, free in-home setup, and old mattress removal. You're going to love Purple, and right now our listeners will get a free Purple pillow with the purchase of a mattress.
I love my Purple pillow.
That's in addition to the great gifts they're only offering site-wide. Just text TOAST to 84888. The only way to get this free pillow with purchase of mattress is to text TOAST to 84888. Again, that's TOAST to 84888. Check it out. You'll love it.
Sign on, sleep amazing.
I wish.
Yeah. Pillows are important, man.
I don't think I'd ever woken up in the morning and someone been like, how do you feel? And I said, good.
No, never. I don't know like what the right amount of sleep for me is, like how to wake up. Even when I wake up naturally, like
it's
I just
too
go
much
back
sleep.
to sleep.
Yeah.
Like I could keep sleeping. The only time I like get out of bed is because it's like 1 o'clock. I'm like, oh, I should get up.
Right, because you think it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, but otherwise I could go all day.
Yeah, me too.
All day, every day.
Well, I'm really looking forward to watching Sean Spicer shaking that thing.
I got to see you out there shaking that thing.
Honestly, like that's embarrassing. He should not.
No, truly embarrassing.
It's
like,
awful, honestly.
He has a family, right? Like,
yeah, no, stop.
What is you doing? Maybe
terrible.
they're fans of the show.
Maybe. Did Scaramucci go on?
I don't know.
He just like got famous.
Yeah, I don't think he went on. He was just famous, and now his wife's trying to get on Real Housewives of New York.
I know, so sad.
And I don't think it's going to happen, nor should it.
No, me neither. Oh my God, wait, did you see Tori Spelling and Jennie Garth on Watch What Happens Live?
Yes.
Did you see when Tori Spelling was like literally begging to be a housewife, and then she said that Jennie Garth had been asked a few years ago?
Yes, and I'm begging you on my hands and knees, please don't allow Tori Spelling to become a housewife. Like, that will do me
Especially
in.
at Beverly Hills, they're so elevated. Like, honestly, she's trash.
She's been on TV forever. Like, she has a reality show. If it's not on anymore, I don't know. It's because she's not good on reality. Like, please no.
Yeah, please
I'm putting
no.
my foot down. Denise Richards was the last of the TV stars.
Tori Spelling also had such a weird, like, life, you know? Like, she is like an heiress, right? Mm-hmm. But with no money?
I think she has money. But yeah, it's
like
weird.
The mom took it.
It's weird because
Erin Spelling, her dad was a fucking creator of Seventh Heaven.
I know.
And I'm sure other things, but...
No, but they had that house, Candyland, because her mom's name is Candy.
Oh
it actually just sold.
Crazy.
Yeah, I think
much?
it's like the biggest, most expensive house, one of the biggest and most expensive houses in the country.
Wow.
I was just reading about
Must
it, actually.
Be nice.
Yeah. Congratulations to the buyer. If you're a toaster, invite us for a pool party.
Yeah, totally.
Thanks.
Or if the man who bought it, like your daughter's a toaster, like we'll come sleep over.
Yeah, we'll come do a private performance.
Yeah. Live stream.
Okay, next up, some happy news. Erin Foster is engaged.
Oh my God, I saw, and you know what's so crazy, like how everyone must have been so happy, is that the news was broken on Sarah's Instagram. Like when you're getting engaged, like you want to be the one to post about it, but like they were all just so happy, like they just posted, you know?
Yeah, that's...
Like premature ejaculation.
Honestly, that was like us at Olivia's engagement. We were all like standing there, hands shaking from adrenaline, so exciting, like trying to post a photo, trying to get a photo. That was like really actually stressful.
Yeah, no, it's very stressful because you don't want the person to see, but you want to get it up in time. You don't want to be the last one.
Yeah.
But the ring, oh my God.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, fucking huge. I don't know how many carats, but it's just fucking huge. With a very thin gold band. She looks very happy. I have met Simon. Lovely man. Sarah, great girl. Happy for everyone all around.
Oh, her ring is from the jeweler James Schultz.
It's not Kyle Chang?
No, and we're told it's roughly 5 carats.
Wow, Simon.
Nice. It's
Wow.
beautiful. I'm really happy for her.
Yeah, she was like kind of like a Carrie Bradshaw, like the last single girl, you know, like that stupid
that's
article.
like her thing.
Yeah, no, and so I don't know what she's going to Instagram about now, but I'm really excited.
Well, I'm excited to see her as like a bride in training because it's fucking torturous, and I'm sure she'll be really funny about it.
Yeah, and also there's just like so many simchas happening in the Foster family as of late. Catherine McPhee Foster getting married to David. Just good news all around. I'm very excited. Isn't it weird probably to like get married like the same year as your dad, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
I guess that's what happens when your dad is a fox.
Yeah, and everyone just wants to snatch him up like the Snatcher.
It's 11/11, make a wish.
I wish that the Snatcher would get back on iTunes
Honestly,
soon.
that's such a pertinent wish.
And
I
you know
agree.
what? If it comes true, we'll know it was the 11/11 gods. That's how 11/11 started here at the show.
Oh my God, I have to tell you the craziest thing. Maybe you won't think it's so crazy, but it just reminded me of something. So I told you, last night, my air conditioning was not working. So I slept with Margot. And you know, when you're sleeping with someone, like you can't fall asleep, you just want to talk. And me and Margot were in bed talking, and she was like, let's play a game. Like, you know all the good games. And it's true, I do know all the good games. So I'm like, let's play the game odds. Have you ever played?
No.
Okay, so Jackie, what are the odds right now that you'll show your butt cheeks to the audience? Like 1 in 1,000?
Butt cheeks, 1 in 100.
Ooh, okay. So now the game is like, you and I both have to think of a number 1 through 100 and say it on the count of 3. And if we both say the same number, then you have to show your butt cheeks.
Oh my God.
So Margot, I was like, I don't know why I'm always thinking of butt cheeks. I'm like, Margot, what are the odds that you will go put your butt cheeks on the dining room table? And she said 1 in 100. Like, it's not that crazy. So we said 1, 2, 3. And I just had taught Margot this game. And we both said 23. And like, we were freaking out in the bed. Like, that's so weird, right? Like,
so
I
weird.
just taught her the game. And it was like, out of all the numbers, like, we both said 23. And we were in the bed, like, freaking out. Like, there was a ghost. Like, so like
The ghost of Sneeches Pass.
Yeah, no, it was so odd. Okay, so your butt cheeks to your audience. On the count of 3, say a number between 1 and 100.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
47.
Fuck.
Thank
okay.
God.
It's just such a fun game. And you just reminded me because you were saying it's like if we know 11/11, it's like meant to be. And like that was totally meant to be.
Yeah. Wow. Crazy.
It was like we were freaking out.
I'm sure you guys are freaks, so that makes sense. Okay, next story is a bit of a twofer because there's been some Vanderpump Rules news.
Yes.
First story, Lisa Vanderpump's restaurant blasts guests claiming they got sick and defecated on the floor. Was it Jordan Rogers? According to court documents, a woman claimed to have gotten violently ill after eating, quote, white fish covered with an orange cream sauce. Lisa Vanderpump's famed restaurateur is firing back at a woman who filed a lawsuit against the establishment, claiming to have gotten so intensely ill while eating there 2 years ago that she began to profusely vomit before defecating on the floor.
Oh, so she's saying this happened 2 years ago?
Yes. Quote,
fishy.
Sir has been in business for 15 years and serves over 150,000 patrons a year, Sir co-owner Natalie tells People following news of the lawsuit.
Suck a dick, Natalie.
Suck a dick. No, that was Diana.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Nothing is more important to us than the care and enjoyment of our patrons. We have maintained our A rating from the Department of Health and regular checks from the Health Department. We have no record of this ever happening from 2 years ago in 2017. Honestly, I love an opportunity to slam Lisa Vanderpump, but I agree. This seems
thin. You can't talk about something from 2 years ago. But at the same time, if Homegirl did shit her pants, she wouldn't have told the waitress. She would have ran out. So, of course, they have no record of it.
No, but like... what did she do afterwards, and why now 2 years ago 2 years later are we just hearing about it? Also, like maybe other people will come forward and say they got food poisoning from Sir, but until that happens, this sounds like there's a million things that it could have been that aren't.
It actually
their
must
fault.
be really annoying for like someone to just make a blanket statement and then like everyone picks up the article that really like affects your business. That is actually really fucking annoying.
Yeah, so I understand why they're pissed and they're like slamming this girl because if it's not true, which right now it's, I mean, why would it be? Like,
this is a reach.
This is a reach for sure. Reachy
at best.
vibes.
Yeah, reachy vibes, and I don't like reachy vibes.
Okay, the other Vanderpump news is that Jax has unfollowed Kristen, Ariana, and Tom Sandoval after season 8 filming has wrapped. It looks like there's trouble in Vanderpump Rules Paradise just as the cast wrapped up filming on the season 8 Bravo hit show. Jax Taylor is seemingly feuding with co-stars Kristen Doty, Ariana Madix, and Tom Sandoval, according to eagle-eyed fans on social media. As of August 20th, he is no longer following them.
I know, but you know what? People now in reality TV have been using like the unfollow button a little too like loosely because also everyone was saying like Stassi didn't follow Kristen anymore and Kristen never posted for an engagement and it was like, oh, the relationship's over. But then Kristen was just tweeting at Stassi yesterday. I saw on Twitter like they're fine.
Yeah, maybe like in that moment. No, the Kristen Stassi thing was fucking weird.
Sure.
And I understand Jax unfollowing Ariana and Tom because like in the past they've been kind of not good friends to him.
Yeah.
But Kristen as well. Kristen and Jax have always really gotten along a little
too well. Hey.
But I feel like they're kindred spirits a little bit. So is Jax on the outs with the group?
Right.
And now it's not on this show.
Are they done filming?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they just had a wrap party.
Yeah.
But I guess that means it'll come up in the reunion. But that's always what happens.
In a fucking year.
No, but that's always like there's always a break after filming, and like so much happens, especially with the Vanderpump Rules kids, that they all come back to the reunion like not where they were at the finale, and it's very confusing.
Yeah, no, like right now he's probably unfollowed them. They'll make up. They'll get into a different fight with someone else. By the time we get to the reunion, and then they see what they said about each other on the show, like
right.
Who knows where we'll be?
It's like we've come such a long way.
Yeah, I really hope they get the turnaround time on this season of Vanderpump Rules down pat. Like anything after, I'm going to be generous here, November, unacceptable.
I agree.
If Love Island can do it in a day, you can do it.
If Big Brother can stream it live.
Yeah. Well, no, they still have to edit it and make it like exciting. So Love Island was an edited show. They filmed in Fiji so that they were a day ahead, so that what they were filming there that day aired here that same day for us.
Oh, that's so smart.
And they're like, and it's not live stream, so they're splicing it up and they're making it dramatic and they have interviews recorded. Like, figure it out, Bravo.
That's very interesting. Bravo does need to get their turnaround time. Like, Shahs of Sunset comes on every 3 years.
Totally.
And it goes on for a year and it's so good, and then you forget about it. And then you're like, whatever happened to that good show, Shahs of Sunset? And then you see a commercial for it and you're like, oh, I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Shahs of Sunset has the weirdest, that and Don't Be Tardy have the weirdest Bravo scheduling program.
We've got to get it together. That's
I agree.
Just my 2 cents. Okay, fifth and final story, a little biz news.
A little what?
Biz news. That's pertinent to the situation and hits home for me.
Biz news from Hollywood Life?
No, from Cheddar. The Vanderpump Rules from Hollywood.
Okay.
Right? The Apple Card is here, and it's designed to keep you on your iPhone. With iPhone sales cooling around the world, Apple has a clear goal as evidenced by a slew of new products and services rolling out in the back half of this year. Keep iPhone users glued to their phones and the Apple ecosystem. Reports that the company is looking to spend as much as $6 billion on original content for its forthcoming streaming platform are one way that they're doing that. But another is the Apple Card, a much-hyped credit card in partnership with Goldman Sachs and MasterCard that represents a new foray for the consumer electronics giants in the services space.
Electronics
giants in the services space.
Can you explain? I don't get it.
Apple's coming up with a credit card. So,
but it's a partnership with MasterCard?
Yeah, and Goldman Sachs, I guess, because like they need banking and they're not a bank.
Right.
But that way people will make even more purchases on their phone.
And I bet it'll be so easy to use on Apple Pay.
I don't understand like why Apple Pay doesn't suffice.
Yeah, but maybe they'll now make it even easier to use their card instead of like a MasterCard.
Yeah, no, now you're banking with Apple.
And I bet so many people use Apple Pay that they're like, we're losing all this data, like to MasterCard and Amex.
100%.
Honestly, I might get this card.
I might get this card, but recently, as 2 days ago,
oh my God, yes.
My credit card information was, I guess, snatched because I had fraudulent...
You had your identity stolen.
I had I don't know what's going on, but it involved Apple because on Monday I got an email saying like, your order's been confirmed, and I'm like looking...
Jackie, maybe the person who stole your identity is watching the shows. Like, honestly, I would shut up.
Really?
Yeah. Identity fraud is not something to joke about.
But I have a theory as to what happened. I think I should file a police report just so that we can get to the bottom of it. And the woman at Apple told me to file a police report.
I know, but you know what? The police have better things to do. Like, don't bother them.
I know, but like, I think I know the exact place where this went down.
I know you know.
And like, other people should know. But I don't want to like slander business.
So put it on their Yelp. Put it on their Yelp.
But like, what if it's not true?
I don't know. I just think, don't give the details of your identity fraud. Like, you're just giving the fraudulent person like more information on what you did.
I just found this was interesting because like...
No, it's very interesting.
I had a credit card fraudulent experience
with Apple.
Concerning Apple, and now Apple's launching a credit card. Makes you think, huh?
Oh my God, totally.
Makes you think.
But I actually think this might be a good idea, and I actually would get it. I love opening credit cards. Like when I first met TPG, remember, and we only had debit cards, and we were like, what are credit cards? Now I have like 6.
Yeah, the card will also be a physical credit card, but they're going to incentivize people to use it through Apple Pay. So then you're literally like banking, like Apple has your money, and Apple also takes your money.
That's like every popular app like tries to make banking work. Like, remember when Snapchat was like, you could send money?
Yeah, we're like, no, we can't.
And
Get
then
the fuck out of here.
And Google too. Like sometimes if you're on Gmail, you can accidentally send someone like $5.
That's crazy.
It's so stupid.
Facebook too, with their gifts.
But this actually sounds like, oh my God, Facebook gifts. When I was in high school, one of our friends had an older boyfriend, and like they were like, we couldn't get over that like she had this like manly boyfriend. They like honestly they didn't work out, but like they were a really cute couple, and they worked together for a really long time. And when it came for like their birthdays or it was their anniversary, like we were all helping her like get her older man gifts. She got him like fancy golf shoes. We're like, what do you get an adult? He was only like 2 years older, but still. And he also had like long hair. He like, you know who I'm talking about, right? He like looked like a man. So we were like, what are you gonna get him? And we like, oh, she got custom golf shoes. It was like $400. Like we were like, when we were in high school, we were like, this is the biggest deal ever. And we're like, what is he gonna get? Her. Like an engagement ring. And he ended up getting her a $10 Starbucks gift certificate on Facebook. And I think that's where the relationship really was broken.
And it's crazy that they say chivalry is dead.
Right.
Because...
Is there water in that cup?
A little bit.
I'm
like
thirsty.
A little droplet.
I have not been keeping up on my Liquid IV, and I'm having dry mouth because of it.
Ugh. What is you doing, sis?
Liquid IV is the fastest, most efficient way to stay hydrated. For some of you thirsty bitches out there, I think this could be good for you. If you're trying to drink more water, Liquid IV hydrates you 2 to 3 times faster and more efficiently than your water alone, with an added bonus of vitamin C, B3, B5, B6, and B12. I'm always talking about the struggle to drink water because like all I want to do is drink soda. So if I am going to drink water, I want it to be multi-beneficial.
You want it to be working for you.
No, not only that. It's like I don't only want to get hydrated. I want to get B6, B12, B5, 3, and vitamin C.
B12 is the stuff.
Liquid IV also has a give back mission. They feel good and do good. Liquid IV has donated 1.5 million sticks to date to places like Haiti, Uganda, Puerto Rico, and most recently Nepal. With each purchase you make, Liquid IV donates a serving to someone in need around the world. That's what's so great. It's like we obviously need it, but like people who have such limited resources to get hydrated and then also get like a multi-pack of vitamins, like that's everything. Mm-hmm. Staying properly hydrated is one of the most important factors during the hot summer months. Here we are riding a heat wave, and the perfect way to stay hydrated while spending more time outdoors. Even though I spend more time indoors, it works for me too.
Over a hot stove.
It's the fastest growing wellness brand. You can find them everywhere, even Costco. You can find their hydration multiplier sold at all Costco's nationwide. And their products utilize cellular transport technology. Us industry people, we just call it CTT. It's a specific ratio of glucose, which is sugarcane, sodium, and potassium. When mixed with water, it helps your body absorb more of the water and nutrients you drink directly into your bloodstream. We love Liquid IV, and we've been using them for a super long time, and we know you will too. Right now, our listeners will get 25% off at liquidiv.com. And when you use our code TOAST at checkout, that's 25% off anything you order on Liquid IV's website. So go to liquidiv.com, enter promo code TOAST to get your savings and start getting better hydrated. That's liquidiv.com, promo code TOAST. Don't wait. Start properly hydrating today.
Sign on, hydrate amazing.
I've taken a lover.
I feel like we haven't talked about Liquid IV in a while, and it's just, if you're a new toaster, like, get on it. It's incredible. Yeah. Also, like, I know it's for hydration, but it's also great to drink
hangovers.
While you're drinking, for hangovers. It's just a good thing to have in your life. You've taken a lover?
Okay, no, people are sharing their interesting gift card stories.
Okay.
My dad gave me a Starbucks gift card for 99 cents on it, but I didn't know and went to treat my family to coffee and was completely embarrassed.
That's so embarrassing. 99 cents? You can't get anything at Starbucks for 99 cents. Plus tax, you're done.
I think you can get like one of those things at the front, like...
No, 99 cents. Nothing in this world is 99 cents.
Oh, tax. So true.
Maybe a piece of gum. Like maybe a gumball in a machine.
It's 25 cents, yeah.
It's still 25 cents. I think with inflation, it might have gone up.
No, I think it's still 25 cents.
I would double check. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, I think that those things are pretty much out of order. Like the only people who have them, who have gumball machines, like have it ironically, and they're still the old school 25-cent one.
Okay.
And I think it's actually free because it's like you're not going to charge people in your house. Like it's actually a great way to make money. It's like you want to come to my house, sure, you got to pay 25 cents for a gumball.
Yeah, interesting. No, nothing at Starbucks is that cheap because like even if it costs that much, Starbucks charges more. Like they're the devil's brew. What do you think is?
Yeah, no, and it's like the nation's leading trash.
Yeah.
Chain.
They're the leading purveyors of trash.
It's like, you know, when like you see, okay, let's say you're on a long trip. Oh, this is such a fun game. Okay. Let's say you're on a long trip, like a journey to Atlantic City, and you know, you haven't eaten all day and you're looking for a rest stop. And I love rest stops. Like especially like the clean ones like that are brand new. And you see the sign with all the chains that it has on it. You see a Starbucks. Do you get excited?
No.
No. But let's build our own dream chain.
Well, the thing is, I only really need like one thing, and also in general, like a Hudson News situation is great, like a convenience store, like a 7-Eleven.
You're not playing the game.
Okay, I want to see
you could choose 5 chains:
7-Eleven, Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's, Baskin Robbins, and I don't know, maybe Pizza Hut if I'm feeling for Italian.
Okay, mine is going to be Sbarro.
Okay. Oh, but you know now.
Right.
Burger King has the Impossible.
Oh, so yeah, you could switch out McDonald's.
But no, I fucking love McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's is my second one. I'm gonna go a little crazy and get a California Pizza Kitchen.
That's not a chain. That's
Why
not.
Some people like to sit.
That's not a rest stop chain. No.
Fine.
Okay, please. I'm gonna get a no bid.
No. Okay, sorry. So I have McDonald's and Sbarro. Then I would really love an ice cream candy. Like, does a Tasty Delight count?
No!
Fine. Okay, Baskin-Robbins. They have soft serve at Baskin-Robbins.
I want a milk bar by Momofuku.
No, stop. Okay. And then I would definitely, I can't do like an Applebee's.
You can maybe do an Applebee's.
Applebee's is a chain, but it's a seated restaurant.
Yeah, okay.
But I just have to say, I have a newfound respect from Applebee's. After Stagecoach, and me and Ben on our way home from Vermont went to the cleanest, like, I could have licked to the floor. It was the most amazing Applebee's ever.
I'll allow it.
Applebee's. And fifth and final, honestly, you gotta have a healthy option. Chipotle.
Okay.
To me, Chipotle is healthy. It is.
Yeah, they have lettuce.
Well, I don't get lettuce, but it's still healthier than having fucking chicken nuggets from McDonald's.
I don't know about that.
I love chicken nuggets. Like, McDonald's becoming a partner with Uber Eats was like the scariest thing that ever happened to me, because I used to live across the street from one, and it was like at probably like the lowest point in my life, I was ordering McDonald's like multiple times a week.
Also, I don't know if we've reported McDonald's having Impossible Burger options yet. I don't think they've come around.
No, they haven't. But do you know that Burger King now has it nationwide, and they are now a DoorDash partner? So it's like that Uber Eats and McDonald's partnered up, DoorDash and Burger King, and honestly, it might be worth downloading DoorDash for that.
It might be, but I want to get it in the store. I want the full experience.
I want to swap out something. The Baskin-Robbins for like a Wawa.
Oh, Wawa's great.
A Wawa sandwich.
Wawa would suffice. If I could only do one, I would do Wawa.
Me too, because they have snacks, they have real food, they have fucking mac and cheese, sandwiches, ice cream, those milkshakes. Yeah, Wawa's such a great chain. And it's so crazy because I think it's like a Northeast chain.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, it's like a much more elevated, bigger, better 7-Eleven.
Yeah, great
Does
stuff.
7-Eleven have sandwiches like that you can custom make? I don't think so.
It's too scary to think about.
Wawa.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, well.
Also Panda Express. No, I could live without it.
On the road, it's a little heavy.
Yeah, no, it's also a little dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, so is Chipotle, though.
You don't want to meet Jordan Rogers.
Right. Okay, thank you guys so much for listening to The Morning Toast, the Millennial Morning Show. We go live Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time on YouTube, so make sure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. And we're also available as a podcast, anywhere podcasts can be found. So that's Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher. Leave us a review, leave us a 5-star, subscribe. We love you, love you, love you. Also, a new episode of The Snatcher will be out today, hopefully on iTunes, but I don't think it's going to be back in time. I really apologize for that. That's my problem. And that's it.
We got to go record it.
Bye.
Can't wait.
We'll see
you
tomorrow.
tomorrow.